Alright guys, right, I thought I'd do a honest review of the Solar Uni Spider. Now, I'm obviously on the bank fishing away, and yeah, this is not a paid production one, this is my personal review. I bought this out of my own hard-earned cash, yeah, not been given it or given it to do a video, yeah, it's mine, I bought it, right, okay, so I'm good. I can say what I want, and then it is what it is, isn't it, because I'm not getting paid not to say this, I'm to say that. Right, so this is the lowdown of it. Right, honest to God, it's brilliant. Yeah, it really is. Now, I've got a couple of gripes, don't get me wrong. One is the setup. Yeah, the bag itself where it comes in is a bit too small. Okay, so Solar actually, because I actually did get a faulty bag, and Solar actually sent me another bag. So what I do with the other bag, I basically put the ground sheet in it, the infill panel in it, the pegs in it, the storm poles in it, basically all the extras, what obviously you can buy and also what come with it, they go into that bag, that separate bag. So I basically got two bivvy bags, and then the bivvy itself on its own in the other bag, in the new one. So, right, so my gripes. One is when you're take it out the bag, obviously the bag's a bit small, so there's one. When you're setting it up, the poles do swing around, so if Solar's watching this video, please see if you can just put like a strap. I mean, it's something what I can do anyway, just a Velcro strap, just to stop them swinging all over the place and that lot. So it's just the two main bars what you bring round and then clip on for the front tension. So just to stop them swinging and obviously risk having someone's eye out, yeah, or my eye out. That's one thing, yeah, I'd like to see an improvement on, yeah, just to stop them swinging around so easy, because they do just swing, yeah. If you watch my first video, you'll see it. Right, second one is when you're getting out the bivvy with the peak on, it is a little bit low down, to be fair. Now, it is torrential weather out there, but what I'll do, I'll take you out and you'll probably see what I mean. So I do want to show you something else as well. So you've got to get low down. And what you normally end up doing is brushing your back actually on the peak. It's probably just a matter of case of getting used to it. Now, I can't be out here long, because you can hear this wind and it's obviously pissing it down. The rain, what's on it, is brilliant, isn't it? It's just repelling straight off. Yeah, phenomenal. Look at that. It's absolutely awesome. Right. Like I say, I can't be out here long to the weather, so I'll go through it more inside. These rod straps, yeah, one here, right? The magnetic ones, they are brilliant. What I like about them, the rods actually sit to the side, giving you access to get in and out the door when your rods are leaning up the bivvy. Yeah, you've got loads of room to be getting in and out because your rods are there and they're not touching the rod tips. Depends how you put obviously the butts on that lot, right? But they do go up and it comes in like an igloo sort of shape. So that is brilliant. Right, now these pegs, I need to get back in there because of the weather. The weather itself, it's been really bad. I thought I'd do a review on a really bad weather one. So we've had 60-mile-an-hour winds, and it's still basically going to be 60-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, so it's about 30 at the minute, but it's going to be picking back up again. Last night, the bivvy did not move an inch. Yeah, it held up really well. The ground itself, I'm on grass, it is a little bit, not so much boggy, but it's not a matter of case where you got to hammer the pegs in. It's just literally push them in your hands and then stand on them with your foot, just give it that initial bit of final pressure. And all those pegs are still in the exact same position where I put them, so they've not lifted at all. Now, I've been on places with other bivvies, and I've had 40-mile-an-hour winds, and the overskin has been ripped off, and the bivvies basically fell down, and I'm in the bed, obviously getting piss wet through, try to use the overskin to try and keep me dry. Yeah, but this has not done that. The other good thing as well, because of the material, it's at 20,000 hydroscopic stuff. Yeah, I was expecting a lot of condensation. Now, bear in mind, last night I didn't have the rods out. I was just literally, I came round here, set the bed and the bivvy up, and I've just wanted to sleep out in it. The rods are out now. And I was expecting to, with the door being down and the ground sheet being zipped in, that was going to get the condensation. I didn't have one drop of condensation anywhere. Yeah, I even got my hand and I pushed it right up inside the vapor shield to test up there, which is the highest point of the bivvy. Nothing. Yeah, come back bone dry. So it's great for condensation. The vapor shield comes with it as a standard, but I would recommend, if you're getting one of these bivvies, definitely get the peak dash skull cap. Yeah, because it's better for the rod position. You got the rod straps actually on the bivvy as well, but it's all a lot closer, and I believe that rod tips may touch. I've not tested it, so I can't be 100% sure on that one, but I believe that they are going to touch, because obviously you ain't got the peak to take it further out. So obviously, yeah, if you see what I'm saying. You got all these windows and that, like you can change the pocket from the back window to the other back window if you want to, where you put all your little knickknacks like your car keys, your wallet and whatnot. You can change that from that window to the other window, but you can't put it on the sides. Okay, now I was expecting this bivvy to get a real hammering last night, and it has had a real hammering with obviously the weather. I'm on a high bank, so you can imagine how much I've got. I've put the car a little bit closer to the bivvy to try and give it a bit of shielding, because it's a lot of money and I don't want to knacker it up. Yeah, but I did move swims yesterday, because where I were yesterday I had massive trees over me, and I'm like, not good fishing underneath trees in these high winds. So that's the reason why I moved around here. So it's a little bit more open. I've got a couple of thin bushes inside me, but they are thin. But you might be able to see the bivvy actually rocking around a little bit in the winds. Ground sheet itself zips in. It is a bit of a fiddly one. That's another gripe of mine. You zip it in from the centre at the back, and the zips are very, very close together, because it's a two-way zip. So you go around one side and then you go around the other side. But when you try and get them in, it is a little bit fiddly. So if your hands are cold or wet or anything like that, you are going to struggle. If you've got arthritis, you might struggle with that point. But you don't have to have it zipped in. But to be honest with you, having it zipped in, wow, it was hot in here last night. Yes, I had the door down. I never normally sleep in just a t-shirt unless it's summer, and I was in a t-shirt, and I was throwing the bed cover off, so that just goes to show how warm it is. And bear in mind it's December, yeah, so I don't know what temperature it is. It's probably like 5, 6, something like that, and I was throwing it off because I was getting a bit hot. Yeah, now fair enough, I've got the solar products as well, so I've got the solar bed, and I've also got this solar bed buddy chair thing. Whether these are designed for the actual bivvy, I don't know. These are this is the Mark 1 bed, the SPC Tech, I think it's called, can't remember now. And I've got loads of room. I've got plenty of foot room, so I can actually get my hand down there. It's not touching the material whatsoever. Same with the head, and I've also got a little bit more room at the back as well, so I can get my hand down there. I'm not touching the sides whatsoever. But it doesn't matter if it touches the side, because I don't get condensation, so it's not like the bed's going to get wet anyway. So I don't need to worry about that. Room in here is mental. Yeah, I've got loads of room. Obviously I've got nothing underneath the bed. I can push everything under there. I've got a little bit room at the back, so I can put my rod bag at the back where it's in the car, because obviously the way the weather is, I just thought I'd leave it in the car. Got loads of room down there, loads of room down there. And even if I really fully kit it out, now I normally bring everything including the kitchen sink virtually, and I've got no problem. I could have a table set up here and then I still have room. Yeah, so I can stack underneath the table. Another little issue, gripe, what I got is these little dangly things. Yeah, if you can see that, they do just swing around and stuff like that. It's nothing major. It's just for where you fasten up the doors. It'd be nice if they actually just had like a little clip or something where you could tuck them up. Well, saying that, I can probably just tuck them up inside the vapor shield, get them out of the way. Like, nah, they'd fall back out, so I can't really do that. So, but they didn't get him away. It's just that you can see him swinging, and I'm a little bit anal. I like things to be organised and straight and tight. What else really? So vapor shield comes with it. You got a little hook on here, so if you want to hang something on it, you're probably going to bash your head on it, right? But it's good for probably putting your red torch on there as you're having to run out, so you know where it is. So it's good for that. Or maybe like a little mozzie zapper or something if you're going through summer. Yeah, it doesn't let no wind in, because it's zipping ground sheet, so you don't need to worry about that. It is dark, yeah, and I mean it is virtually, it is pitch black, yeah, even in the daytime. The only type of bit of light what you get in the daytime, if you have your door down, you get that much light coming in just at the bottom door, just to give you an indication if it's light or dark, because otherwise you wouldn't bloody know. Yeah, I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. I didn't know if it was light or dark. I could not really tell, and now I was looking and it's like, oh, there's a little bit of light, so it's light, so I can get up. Yeah, so it is a very, very dark bivvy. Yeah, so if you're wanting it for summer nights and be able to sleep during the day, yeah, you're going to be able to do that, but bear in mind, through summer, you're probably going to have the windows open to give you more airflow, and then that's obviously going to let more light in, isn't it? Even though you've got the mozzie mesh on there, but you're going to let light in through that. Overall, would I recommend it? Oh yes, I would. Yeah, it is an absolute phenomenal bivvy. It's solid. Yeah, if it lasts like the bed, it's going to do well. I've had this bed, I don't know how many years now. It's quite a few, and it's took some really heavy punishment. And yeah, if the bivvy does the same as what the bed does, I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. Now, there's many bivvies out there. Yeah, and it's one of these things. It obviously, it is what you're after, isn't it? So whether you're wanting a high bivvy, if you're wanting a low compact bivvy, and all that sort of stuff. Well, this really, to be honest with you, has got everything apart from the height. You can't stand up in it. And I'm going to say that you won't be able to get 2 bed chairs in it, even if you get the extension for the front, because I don't believe with them sides, you take your infill panel off, but it's only a little infill panel. If you look at it like a Fox sort of a door sort of thing, or a JRC door, that is like your standard door, but that's the old infill panel. So yeah, and the door itself, I mean, I'm not exactly a small guy, I can get in and out of it no problem at all, but it is a little bit more tighter together, a bit like the Nash one. But when you roll all that lot back, I still don't believe, even with your extension on, you're going to get 2 bed chairs going that way. I might be wrong, I might not be wrong, I don't know. I've not got the extension, I've not tried it. I don't even think I'm going to bother getting one, and the reason why is because it's not blackout material. If it were blackout material, then yes, I would get one, just for that extra bit more comfort. I can have like the social area, I can do all the like rigs and everything in there instead of being in here, or I could leave this just as my bedroom and then obviously have the other thing for like my working area. So, but if they make a blackout material, then fair enough, I'll get one. So yeah, so that's my personal review, guys. Hope it helped you out. Any questions, fire away. Obviously, I'll answer them for you. Yeah, I'm not one of these where I don't reply back to comments and stuff like that. It might take me a while to see them, so a couple of days or something like that, but yeah, I will reply back to you. So if you are looking at one of these and you're looking for a great bivvy, here it is. Yeah, it's worth every penny, it really is. So thanks for watching, see you later.